Finished up about, I don't know, what did we finish up at? 7 o'clock last night. Got dark, you know, there's no point keep going. So we're hoping to get done today. Need to check the engine oil, got to re-grease everything, and then we'll get cracking. Oh yeah, we're good. We're gonna let the tractor warm up, get greased up. Graham's gonna put me a bag of seed in. Got our steering kit ready. Turn the radio off. Keithy should be here any minute. I don't know how many grease points he's got on that thing. I imagine a lot. I had a good grease up the day before, so we just got to do the main ones. The fans are down here. Oh, I've got an airlock. God damn it. Bloody quick on. First one's in here. Oh, look at that. Right on. These have got to be greased every day. One. There's one up this end. Ow! Both the wheels get greased. Things are getting used, you know, mostly. Do the shafts tomorrow. Nearly blocked.
The other problem is with this, it's got an intermittent problem at the moment. Sometimes you'll put it in reverse and it won't go.
Oh.
Then you fiddle with it and then after a time it will go.
Yeah.
And
is it on the shuttle then, or is it?
I don't know where it is, I've got a clue. I said to the lot that we bought it off, and I was reluctant to say anything because when you've got it intermittent, it doesn't look perfect. What do you do?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can't show it off, can you? It never does it when you want it to do it.
That's typical of electrical stuff. That's the trouble.
Yes. No, I got some. Lovely job. That'll do it. Shall we see if he wants one in here?
Well, you get one in, other than that,
do you wind this right open, Keith, or just?
Yeah. Stay open.
Look at all that dew.
Yeah.
It's a good job we shot it, isn't it?
Well, you can just about get one in now.
Do you want one in there, Keith? Have a look.
Yeah, that old one.
What you got to do first for your greasing? How many grease points you got?
So it's all on the back, there's nothing on here.
You ain't got nothing on the fan?
No, nothing on there.
Oh.
It's all sealed.
Oh, right.
Just a power harrow and the drill.
Oh, right. Not too
on the power harrow with the shaft.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You got the two shafts going out.
Yeah, one to the tractor.
Yeah.
The bearings on the bow markers, folding on the drill.
Yeah. Back a bit, Graham. Back a little bit. Little bit. Little bit to you. That's it. You got him. Easy. Easy peasy. I'm going to put the straight on that.
Yeah, I say it's always best to work up a bank rather than come down a bank, because your drill is always pulling down to what you drilled and you don't miss any.
Right.
If you come from the other side, your drill is always pulling away from what you drilled and you're more likely to miss a bit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So you better to go up the hill rather than come down.
Okay, that makes sense. See? This is why you're here. You're the guru. You are the guru. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. But it makes sense now you say it. It's lovely seed, isn't it? Real nice.
Yeah. It was a millet. Did I bring you?
No, he did, but he didn't say whether...
Did he ask you what variety it was?
No, but I can't remember what...
I couldn't remember what it was.
Is it? I think they said it... X-Taze?
X-Taze, yeah.
That's it, X-Taze.
He said, was it X-Taze? I said, I can't remember, yeah, it is.
Checking the piles of seed behind the drill. Right, so we got one more time around the field and then we'll start our ups and downs. We'll start from bottom, work our way to the top. I thought I was working my way down from the top, but the guys have since corrected me on that one, which is good because I didn't get that far, so it won't look too terrible. Guys, the work, the field's pretty nice. We ain't got land like this down where we are. Super, you know, it's really light sandy land. There's a bit of clay in this bit here, I can see. Seams of clay, look. But on the whole, so far, it's been real sandy stuff. Had a real nice sunrise this morning. Me and Keith are hoping to get done here today, and then we're moving to Alistair's. A little bit of a delay on the seed for Alistair's. I don't know what's going on there. Agri said they were going to deliver it. I got a bit confused. Farmer said tram lines go with the rows, but on this one they don't. They go with the hedge at the bottom. I don't know. We'll get there. Up she goes. I don't know if the camera does that justice, but look at that view. That is so cool. This is what the Devon boys must feel like. That is so cool. A few cows down there, Graham and Martin's cattle. They got a few cattle. This field's really crazy. The old camera doesn't do it justice. You're coming down the hill at the minute. The tractor feels like it's trying to run away. Keithy's doing that field over there, and then I think we got two more at the back and one down the bottom to do, and this one here. So we'll be here all day, I'm sure. But, and if I'm not back by 7 o'clock, she will kill me. So that's what her words. That's her words. That's what she said. Death. If you look ahead, the point of our tractor is nowhere near the marker, and it's because we're on a bank. We're sloping down this way, we're going up and over and down, and this thing keeps it. It's supposed to keep it within 2.5 centimeters. It's insane. It doesn't, I don't know how it does it. I couldn't do it like that. I know that takes skill, and you've got to do, you know, you've got to drill a few banks to know where tractor needs to be on what sort of slopes. This thing's got a gyro up in its dome, and it knows the gradient and it knows what angle, because say you're doing that, front of the tractor needs to be up there, while the drill is, you're actually going across the field at an angle like that, in essence. It's the seed alarm. That always goes off every time I want to pick up the camera. We'll go up and down one. But it's, yeah, a hell of a bit of kit that is. I couldn't do it as good as it's doing it. No way. Right, so the tractor's going to get lined up. Just come in nice and steady, let it get lined up. Front of the tractor, look, way off the mark. But look at my screen, we're perfect. Not to take too much attention to these tiny slithers. Those are literally out the tractor, they're millimeters, they're just nothing. Look at that going up the field. You'd think, you know, if you were trying to drill it to the mark, you'd be like, hang on, there's something going seriously wrong here. Bit of a strange shaped field, it goes over and it's all on a bank, runs down the hill, but there's humps and bumps. It's the closest thing we've got to any, you know, steep banks. But somebody asked me in the comments, does it work on the banks? Yes, it does. That's annoying. Yeah. Rather, that's impressive. I'm not going to lie. That is very impressive. I'm going to drill my way back and go and fill up the seed. That should do us for this field, I think. Where are we? 6 hectares done out of 9, 10 hectare field. So yeah, another bag of seed should finish this field off. But I can't get over that. That to me is just, I don't know. I'd like to see it on some of the Devon banks, you know. I'd like to see it on the Devon banks. Watch this when I turn around. Drags the tractor down. We're going up the hill. Oi! This is... oh dear me. Gotta go steady. Tractor's gonna line up. Drop the drill down. We're miles off the lines over here, going up there, and the bonnet of the tractor's here, but the back of the drill will be down here somewhere. So yeah, really, really impressive stuff. We'll see what it comes up like, you know, the proof's in the pudding, but on the screen it seems to be doing a good job. First problem of the day, at one of my tramline markers, I've just filled up with seed. I'm pretty sure it's where the seeds come out of the bag. It's not one of the pulled the tramline pipe off, but I didn't notice it until I did my seed check. It's why you do your seed check after filling up every time. And one of the pipes, one of the tramliners wasn't, you know, seed wasn't coming out of the pipe. Then I opened the top and there's the actual pipe's missing. I didn't think I was going to find it because obviously I've just put seed in. I thought it was going to be right at the bottom, but luckily enough it must have only just popped off underneath the seed. Found it, dug around, found it, stuck her back on. Hopefully it stays on. There we go. Never a dull day with me, but at least we spotted it early. Otherwise it leaves you a strip of seed not planted up the field, and that looks terrible. So hopefully that's only just popped off and we've spotted it bang on time and we haven't missed any. But time will tell on that one. Tram line coming up next. We're right at the top of the hill now and we've got seed in the tank. Just knock it down a gear here because we've got to somehow get turned around here. Literally doing a wheelie. Wheels are off the ground. Tractor's going to steer us on board somewhere close. Oh yeah. Get the weight on the field again and the tractor can steer. That's quite, that's tricky, that is. Trying to get the tractor squared up. There's a ton of seed back there now, so that, you know, when you're facing a hill, the tractor wants to always lean back, and we'll be alright in a bit. Once we get a bit of weight off, we'll be fine. Look at my hands now, pink. Ah, it's going to be nice with my sandwich, isn't it? I'm going to have to wash my hands. This thing here is unbelievable. I'm driving down, I'm not joking, steep bank. GPS is doing it. When it comes up, we're going to come out here, when the farmer's spraying, we're going to come out here. On the last pass, I forgot to put my mark in, so you can't see what it's done it against. But you can see it here, look. We're basically driving down the field at this sort of angle. There's down the field. Look at this bank here, look. We don't have fields like this, so this is all new to me. Like, I'm turning on the headland and I'm literally just turning on the rear two tires. Oh, I'm enjoying myself anyway, I'm enjoying myself. Tractor's doing all the work, steering kit's doing all that. Got a little bit of a pick here, shows up on the screen, look. Wait for it to fill in. Done. Gotta get ourselves turned around now. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just help the tractor there with the independent brakes. Nice low gear so we don't tax the engine. If you tax the engine, you tax your air fan. So when you're going up the slopes, you just go a bit steadier. You don't want your air fan to drop off, you know, you don't want the speed of the fan to drop off. Getting towards the top here, look. Got a nice view. Keithy's in the field behind us there. Tractor's doing all the work. Brilliant bit of kit. I was a bit, you know, I was a bit dubious when I was coming up the bank. I was like, oh, I don't know, you know, I don't know if it's going to match in. But look at this. These tiny slithers, we're talking less than a centimetre. And the overlaps as well, they're tiny. For a tractor to be able to do that, I wouldn't be able to keep it like that, no chance. Look at the mark, look, the mark's over there. We'll come with Farmer, when he goes spraying, we'll come with him, see how many mistakes we made. But yeah, Keithy's just filling up his drill, he's just down the bottom there. Filling his drill up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's good fun, that is. Tractor lined up somewhere. Oh, there is water in there as well. Got ourselves a spring in this field. I didn't realise, but I thought they said it was pretty good, but there is water in it, so I'm going to stay away from that. I'm going to drill around it or something. I don't want to get stuck in there. We're just coming up to the spring, and it's going to put me right on it, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to miss it, and then the farmer, when he's spraying, my tram line is over here. I don't know how close we want to get. Not that close. Let's start going this way. It's not that big a thing, but there is water in there. And back in, and that's it. That's how it's going to be. It'll be clearly marked for the farmer, you see, when he's spraying, so he'll know that bit's the tram line. The guys were saying you probably might get away with drilling through it, but I don't really want to lose the tractor in one of those. Right. Cool. Just doing, this one's called Far Hill, and there's one more to the side of me called Near Hill. Keithy's doing this one. I don't know if he'll move on to the, there's a little 10-acre one at the bottom there, and that's it, we'll be done here. You had a good day from start to finish. You'd, I'm sure you would get it done in a day. We only got here yesterday afternoon. We ain't got no ground like this. This is almost, you know, oh, that is the thing. It's almost, you know, potato land really. It's real fine sand, beautiful dirt, real nice. Almost horticultural. What did he say? Martin just told me his vegetable land is horticultural land, something like that, I don't know. Martin's on the seed, he's on the case, keeping us stocked up. And I don't know what Graham's doing. He might be setting up for the rolls, I guess. Look at this dirt. It's just, when the wind blows, it actually blows the dirt away. It's quite something. We're not used to this sort of stuff. I quite like this job. This is a nice job, as long as I'm doing it right. It's a lovely job. I don't mind this at all. I'll do this all day long. We'll have plenty more drilling to do in the spring, come spring. The old wind, I just won't do it now, but the wind just caught the top of the soil. I've never seen this before. Just caught the top of the soil and literally just blew it off down the way. It's literally just sand up here. You can see it, I'm sure you can. But we're just sort of planning ahead because we got one 10-acre field with a different variety. Keithy's nearly ran out and he's nearly finished that field. So he's only going to put in what he needs for that one. And then we're going to do this, finish this one off and then finish the other one off, which is near hill. So that's the plan anyway. You got to sort of, when you're getting towards the end of your field, you got to sort of plan ahead because you don't want to have too much left in your drill. Otherwise, you've got a lot to empty back out again, right underneath the drill, and it's a right pain getting under there. But we just been loaded up. Martin's just loaded us this time. He's the one that made us a new handle for our pitchfork that we use in the mornings. He makes them out of fallen ash wood. Anything fallen he'll take up and he'll take home, and yeah, we've got another one that he's going to make for us as well. He's quite handy in the workshop, is Martin. So he's actually going to make us a new one, and he whittles them down. He takes a branch, cuts a branch into a square, and yeah, really handy. So it'd be nice to get that fixed before the cows come in, because they will be coming in soon. And then we will be back to normal in the morning. So got to put the yard back together, the cow yard. I don't know, right. Anyway, we are heading up to Alistair's next, so we're going to get these last few done off. Look at the views out there though. Oh, I'm not joking, they're in a better place to work than up here. You can just pick out little things. It's brilliant, it's really cool. I think we're looking about right for seed as well, so we've calibrations must be there or thereabouts. They wanted to put 200 on, and that's rough. Well, mine came in at 199.8. And Keithy's is done electronically, so on Keithy's drill he types in a value that he wants, the computer measures out what it thinks it is. You then type it into the computer what it was. The computer then adjusts itself, you measure it again, do that again over and over, and then it gets itself somewhere close. And it's, yeah, I think he said you only got to do it twice, and it's pretty accurate.
You say you don't want to get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't want to wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it, you gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be.
Just had my first hiccup of the day. It was in the field behind me. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it lost GPS or if it lost signal or what, but it just had a full system shut down, went berserk. Then it wouldn't put me on the right line. Then I tried freehanding it. Then it all came back to life again, and then it turns out I missed some. Oh, right bloody. If you're GPSing it, you sort of got to GPS it all. I don't know. I think I fixed it, but it's probably going to show up in the farmer's spraying. It seems to be working again now, so we're just going to finish off with it. I'm just finishing this little field here. Should need just about a ton of seed. Keithy reckoned I needed a little bit less than that. The computer's telling me it's 4.62 hectares. And that is about, I should need about, you know, on the perfect, if you've got seed placement exactly right, you need about 960 kilos. Just, you know, this is where it struggles. When it's on the bank like that, when you're coming up over a hill and it hasn't got grip on the front end, it doesn't do so well with that. It should take about a ton of seed for this one, and I've got about a ton in my hopper, so we won't need a lot extra. I see Martin waiting over there just in case I need some extra. Keithy's just doing the last field, 10 acres down that way. We should finish around about the same time, so we're heading over to Alice's next. You can see the soil type here, very sandy, real sandy. I've never seen anything like it. Feels like you're riding on a sponge. It's very strange. It was only Peter and the farmer that come up here really, unless Keithy was coming seeding. Look at your tyre marks, look. Compresses down a lot. Just watch me marker there. But yeah, we're getting on all right. What we'll do after I finish this field, we'll keep it. If there's a little bit left in there, we'll just wait, see what Keithy's got. We'll basically try and run both drills out if we can, and if not, we just open the traps on the bottom of the drill there, open it up, it lets all the seed out, and then we head to Alice's then. I think Keithy said this morning Charlie gone to Agri to go and pick up some seed. She'd have enjoyed that. I did that last year. It was actually quite good. If we run out of space or battery, that's where we'll end it, and we'll see you on the next one.